Alright guys, we are back. It is racing time. That's right, I split it up into two videos. The other one was just too long. But we are here in racing. The racing competition today is between 24 great Monster Jam drivers. They have fireworks too. They are not in immediate, reach, but they are out there in the distance. I am excited. We've got a great racing lineup. The showdown was great. The two-wheel competition was great. And now we're looking for the highlight of the night, the racing competition, to be great. A lot of people have a lot of bets on a lot of different drivers. But it is supposed to be the best racing competition we've ever seen with the elevated starting line. Again, video credit goes to Monster Jam Lord. We started off Gravedigger, probably Morgan Kane, Camden Murphy, Bakugan Dragonoid, Lindsay Reed is showdown winner, Scooby-Doo, John Zimmer, Dragon Ice, Rosalie Raymer, Wildflower.
Well, she died.
Rosalie has some engine issues. That's going to be a problem.
Shut down.
Well, this is already off to a rough start. And she has been refired. Going back up. Next up, we have Brandon Vincent and Gravedigger. I believe. I mean, he destroyed his truck. Barry Musawa and Zombie. Here he comes, the beautiful Jim Kohler and Avenger, and Cynthia Gauthier in a Monster Mutt Dalmatian. Random Mahan, Whiplash. Bryce Kenny, Great Clips, Mohawk Warrior. Oh, I hear Jimmy Creedon in Bounty Hunter. That beautiful new 5-finger Death Punch truck. Gravedigger, some other Gravedigger. That is El Toro Loco, Becky McDonough. Heavy D, Simon Dozer. Ryan Anderson flying over, son of a digger. Lindsay Wink, Lucas Oil Crusader, another Gravedigger. I don't know the drivers because I can't tell. Justin Sykes, Megalodon. Todd LeDuc, Monster Energy, and last but not least, all the way over there. Can't tell who it is, but they can't fire. But that's the last truck. So, I don't know who that is.
It's Monster Jam World Finals 20 Racing. It is time for the opening race of America's Best Contacts and Eyeglasses.
So, we'll see who's going to win this racing championship, and it's going to be a spectacular night.
8 of the victors advancing into round 2 and keeping alive their dreams of winning the Monster Jam World Finals Racing Championship. Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
So we are here in the first race of round number 1. We have Brandon Vincent and Gravedigger taking on Cynthia Gauthier in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. This is going to be a really good race. Brandon Vincent, right here, it's really cool. This is a really nice angle. Let's get ready to go racing. The first race of the night. Here it comes. Brandon Vincent got the whole shot. Man, they go so fast. Oh boy, upset number 1 of the night. Cynthia Gauthier in Dalmatian. Ice is moving on to round number 2. That is a big upset already. The next race we have Barry Musawa and the Fire Zombie taking on Rosalie Raymer and Wildflower. Rosalie Raymer will be right here. Barry Musawa is on the other side and a beautiful Fire Zombie. So, Cynthia Gauthier already took down a heavy favorite to do well in this competition. But it's Barry Musawa, no real surprise, is walking away with that win. We'll see her tomorrow night in freestyle. But next up we have Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo, your showdown winner. taking on John Zimmer and Dragon Ice. Congratulations to Lindsay Reed getting her chance to drive here. This is such a spectacular opportunity for her to walk away with her first ever win in the racing competition.
John Zimmer comes in with a racing record of 34-7, one of only 7 drivers to win more than 20 stadium races in the 2019 season.
John Zimmer's been bad fast all year, and he's a good driver in the racing competition in the World Finals. John Zimmer is up there. He is ready. They're both staged. Let's go green. John Zimmer with a lot of speed going into that final turn. Oh my! Oh, Lindsay Reed with the upset of the night with the win. Next up, we have Camden Murphy and Bakugan Dragonoid taking on Randy Brown and Gravedigger. Camden Murphy is predicted by a lot of people to win this competition. Randy Brown looking really fast, but so does Camden Murphy. Oh, Camden!
Oh, they both screwed up.
They both screwed up! Oh my gosh, what a race! Oh boy! What a race! Oh my! That was such a clown festival, but Dragonoid moves on. Next up we have Becky McDonough and El Toro Loco taking on Lindsay Wink and the Lucas Oil Crusader. Lindsay Wink has never won a championship in his career. He's looking for number 1 tonight, but now there is Becky McDonough. Lindsay Wink, though, has been around for a much longer time. They were on the tour together this year. This should be a decent race. We've already had 2 big upsets. Wow, Becky McDonough seems to have a slight edge right now. Lindsay Wink goes very wide. I can't tell. I think Lindsay Wink won that race. Your winner is Lucas Oil Crusader. Next up we have Jimmy Creighton and Bounty Hunter taking on Brodozer. Brodozer, heavy favorite. He got the whole shot. Oh my. Wow, Jimmy looks fast. Brodozer with huge problems. And Jimmy Creighton with another upset in round 1 is moving on to the next round. Oh wow, Bounty Hunter. His opponent is on fire. Heavy D and Brodozer. Some huge problems. That truck was not ready for this competition today. So Jimmy Creighton, in search of his first ever World Finals Championship, has gotten the win here in round 1.
World Finals Championship number 2 of his career with a tie.
Well, his first ever racing championship.
Jimmy Creighton and Bounty Hunter moving on.
So Heavy D's out of the truck. Good to see him. Okay. But Bounty Hunter will move on to face Earthshaker. Heavy D's going to look to bounce back in the freestyle competition.
As we've seen the appearance of the Diesel Brothers in the 2019 season. Of course, that show airing on Discovery Channel.
So a nice round of applause for Heavy D. A rough break for him. Thankfully, he's okay.
As we move further on into our racing competition round here in round 1.
So far, been a really good racing competition, but Jimmy Creighton got the whole shot there. He hit the gas the second the red light. Oh, sorry, the second the green light hit. So right off the bat, had a huge advantage.
Lucas Oil Crusader Lindsay Wink will move on to face former racing champion Son of a Digger and Ryan Anderson. And then it'll be Bounty Hunter Becky McDonough moving on into the second round.
So Brodozer getting pushed back. So this next race is Morgan Kane and Gravedigger taking on Brandon Hahn and Whiplash, who will be on our side.
This will be the first meeting between Morgan Kane and Brianna Hahn in the 2019 season. Morgan Kane comes in with a 24 and 15 racing record.
We'll see who can walk away with this win. Morgan Kane already has an edge. He is the favorite to win this race. Man, they go so fast. Morgan Kane with problems. Brianna Muhammad problems. But I believe it's Morgan Kane walking away with that win that was a lot closer than we would have liked. But it's Morgan Kane and Gravedigger.
Doing horrible turns.
A lot of people are messing up in the turns. They're going really wide and having to correct themselves. And now we're in the last race of the night. We have Jim Cole and Avenger. He's right next to us, taking on Bryce Kenny and the Great Coast Ball Warrior. Beautiful shot of that beautiful Avenger. You can see it right there. Look at this beautiful truck. Yeah, Jim Kohler's not going very fast. And it's going to be Bryce Kenny moving on to the next round. It seems like Jim Kohler's racing days of spectacularness are done. So we are now in the second round of racing. We have Tyler Menning and Gravedigger, my prediction to win this competition. And a lot of people's prediction is your fastest qualifier, taking on Cynthia Gauthier in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian. She had a big win in the first round. Here we go, we've already got the fireworks. Tyler Menninger with a large lead going to the turn. And it's going to be Tyler Menninger moving on to the next round. Next up we have a Megalodon driven by Justin Sipes, taking on Barry Musauer in Zombie.
With a 2019 racing record of 19-16, did pick up one racing.
I have Barney winning this race.
From Stadium Championship Series 1, meanwhile, Barney Musauer and Zombie Fire looking to advance further into our racing bracket here. He currently holds the best.
Barney driving the Fire Zombie. It's a beautiful truck. Oh, Barney got a huge lead off the start. Oh, Barney looking really squirrely going into the turn. He was going so fast. But Barry Musauer! Oh, what a race! I think Barry got it. Yes, he did. Barry Musauer got the win. Now we have Neil Elliott. Oh, wait. We have Max D. Fire taking on... Oh, no, this is Neil and Camden. This is Neil Elliott. This is Neil Elliott, Max D taking on Camden Murphy. They skipped Tom Mentz's race. That confused a lot of people. Neil Elliott looking smooth, but it's Camden Murphy with a big win. That was not predicted by many, but a nice race.
There's Tom.
Now Tom's up, they swapped to the races.
What a great night for Lindsay Reed and Scooby-Doo and his fans, but her truck not able to continue.
So Lindsay Reed cannot come back. That's disappointing. John Zimmer's gonna come back to race. So it's a tough break, but Lindsay Reed, still a spectacular night. You got to give her all the credit in the world. A great night for her, a magical night. So we'll see Tom Mentz taking on John Zimmer. This is the race I had projected to win, but technically it didn't really happen. But I have these two going at the end of Tom Mentz winning this race, but Neil Elliott's knocked down. So our Max TV Max D matchup of Tom and Neil's not going to happen as Neil got knocked out by Camden Murphy. So Tom Mentz hoping that a repeat of last year doesn't happen, where his chance to face Neil goes completely away, where he lost and they both lost. Tom Mentz looking to make it to the semifinals. Oh, the third round here, sorry. John Zimmer will be in the near lane, Tom Mentz will be in the far lane. They both are dead even off the line. Two spectacular racers. Tom Mentz really widened the turn. What happened to Tom Mentz? Something happened to Tom. Tom Mentz with big problems. And a second year in a row where Tom cannot win it. Next up, we have Lindsay Wake and Lucas Oil Crusader has a Brodozer wheel on right now. Taking on Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger, a heavy favorite to win this competition. This will be a good race. Looking forward to it.
So Ryan
Two really good racers who have been around this sport for a while. Lindsey Wink is the veteran in this race.
Anderson comes in with a 2019 racing record of 26 and 13, 3 races.
I love that Brodozer wheel. That's so funny.
Racing champion. Let's move on here in the World Finals Racing.
Another really fast-paced race so far. They're dead even, but Lindsey Wink fishtails. It's going to be Ryan Anderson. Moving on. Next up, we have Tristan England and Earthshaker taking on Jimmy Creighton and Bounty Hunter. Jimmy Creighton not very well predicted to win this race. Tristan England with a large edge. Tristan England has never won a race in the Racing Championship in the World Finals. He looks smooth so far. Oh, but Jimmy Creighton pulling out a big upset there. Jimmy Creighton and Bounty Hunter is moving on to the third round, taking down a heavy favorite to do well in Tristan England. But that will bring us to the next race between Tyler Duke and Monster Energy and Morgan Kane and Gravedigger.
Championship Series 3 this season. He's 3-1 over Morgan Kane and Gravedigger over the last.
This should be a good race. It's a rematch of the 2016 World Finals Racing Championship.
Meanwhile, Morgan Kane would love to add another racing competition championship to that Gravedigger resume. As we see the lighting tree there.
This is going to be a really good race. Tyler Duke, your third fastest qualifier. Morgan Kane is going to pull ahead, and Morgan Kane is winning this race, moving on to the third round. That's a big race. But next up we have Gravedigger to Adam Anderson and Bryce Kenny and the Great Club Smoke Warrior. Two great friends will wrap up the second round. No red lights this year either so far, which is pretty good. What a race, but it's Adam Anderson, your defending racing champion, moving on to the next round to take on Morgan Kane. Now we're in the third round. We have Tyler Menninga and Gravedigger taking on Bari Musawa and Zombie. Can Bari continue his Bari the Upsetter legacy here in the third round? Or will Tyler Menninga live up to the hype and win a championship finally? What a race! I think Bari got it! And Bari, oh! They both end up on the lid! What a race! That was such a crazy race! Oh my! Wow! I want to see the replay of the finish! My goodness! They both were going so hard.
Keep an eye on that video replay. These two have been racing each other.
Oh my, Bari! Bari Musawa is moving on. Bari the Upsetter going to the semifinals. Next up we have John Zimmer and Dragon taking on the Dragonoid. The two dragons in the sport are going head to head. Camden Murphy with a slight lead. Oh, John Zimmer is on his lid, and it's going to be easy sailing for Camden Murphy and the Bakugan Dragonoid. He's moving to the semifinals, but next up we have Jimmy Creighton and Bounty Hunter taking on Ryan Anderson and Son of a Digger.
Our next matchup here.
Ryan Anderson, this is a matchup from the 2017 first round race. Jimmy Creighton! Oh, wow! Jimmy Creighton is knocked down! Ryan Anderson!
And three-time racing
Oh, boy! Next up, we have Morgan Kane and Adam Anderson. The two diggers, I have no idea who's where. No clue. Oh! He jumped the light. That may have been a red light for whoever that is. That should be a red light. And whoever that is flipped over anyway. It doesn't matter. I don't know who just won. That might be Morgan. I don't know who won. Who won that race? Alright, I gotta figure that out. So I got confirmation from a good buddy of mine. Adam Anderson won that race. Morgan Kane flipped. Adam's moving on to the next round. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait to see. They're doing the Jimmy Cretin Adam Anderson race first because Bari Musauer and Tyler Menninga both flipped over. So this race in the far lane, Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter will be taking on Adam Anderson.
Waiting on Adam Anderson and Gravedigger to get that Gravedigger truck fired and to the line. Now these two have
they are both fired up.
Competition before it came back in 2006 is when they last raced in the World Finals, and it was Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter taking the way, of course.
So here we are finally set up and staged. It's Jimmy Cretin taking on Adam. Adam got a lead. Adam messes up! Adam messed up! Jimmy Cretin's going to the final round! Jimmy Cretin is getting his chance to win, but Jimmy messed up! I think he hit the backflip! That could mess him up! I don't know! Oh, wow! That's not how he wants to go out! So Adam is not going to repeat, but if Jimmy can't come back, so we'll see if he can make it back. But now we have Zombie, Bari Musauer, the upsetter, taking on Camden Murphy, the Bakugan Dragonoid. Let's see who's gonna win. Bari made it back, so it's not Tyler Menninga getting his chance. And Camden Murphy can't start. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna redo the race. They're restarting the race. They want to give everybody a fair chance, so I understand that. I guess he just could not get it started.
Back up that blue lane elevated starting line and restage.
Wow.
Again, we'll fill that second slot here in our final round.
So, this is giving Jimmy Cretin. If Jimmy Cretin's broken, this gives him a chance to get ready for the final round. This is the best thing that could have happened. So we're officially ready now to race here in the semifinals. With winners gonna face Jimmy Cretin most likely. It's between Bari Musauer and Camden Murphy. Camden Murphy living up to the regular season hype. He has made it all the way to the semifinals, looking to continue his magical season. Or will Bari the upsetter come through once again? Oh, Camden Murphy with a huge lead. Oh my goodness! Camden Murphy should have this one in the bag! It will! Camden Murphy's gonna win! It looked like his pro tree didn't go off! Oh! It was a red light! He red lighted! Oh my gosh! Camden Murphy red lighted! So Bari's moving on! We are gonna have a Bari Musauer Jimmy Cretin final race! Holy cow! Let's go! We are in the final round of racing. I don't know what lane. It'll be Jimmy Cretin looking for his first ever Monster Jam World Finals Racing Championship. It's been years in the making. He's been here so many times. He has never gotten it. And in the other lane, it'll be Bari the Upsetter Musauer in Fire Zombie. He has been so good in racing these last 2 years. He's taken out Tom Mentz. He's taken out Neil Elliott last year. This year, he's taken out Justin Sykes, Tyler Menninga, and now Camden Murphy. The question is, will he be able to take down Jimmy Cretin? We are about to find out. This is going to be a heavy race. Jimmy Cretin looking for an emotional win. Bari Musauer looking for his first ever championship. This is the final round. Let's crown a champion in Orlando. we go, the final turn. What a race, what a finish. Oh my gosh, another close finish. What a finish. Barley's going up. Barley's going up. Barley's going up. What does that mean? Oh, they're calling him up. All right. Hold on.
Pretty exciting.
Two incredible racing bracket, Jimmy Creedon and Bounty Hunter picking
Jimmy Creedon's a winner! Yes! Jimmy Creedon and Bounty Hunter has finally won a World Bodybuilding Championship! Oh my goodness! We have come so far! Jimmy Creedon, after all these years, has risen from the ashes!
Since 2000.
What a win! What a finish! And what a night! What a success! The Monster Jam World Finals is officially over in racing. Let's listen to Jimmy. He has gotta be stoked. It's a long time in the making. And a boy, Jimmy, way to go!
Jimmy Creedon, this
Let's
has been
listen.
a long time coming, and you have spent so much time and hard work perfecting your truck over the last year and a half to win this championship. Has it been all worth it?
I'm in tears, really. I chased this for 18 years. I was so close, went to the final round 4 times, always lost. I had no idea coming to Orlando was going to be so special, but there's magic here for me. I win in this stadium. There's some places you go, you just can't. You know, we go over to Tampa, I can't get out of my tracks. We come over to Orlando, we come home with the world title. I heard the guys talking earlier today about being in the elite group that won Freestyle World Championship and the Racing World Championship. This meant so much to me. I wanted to be one of those guys. I never, being older, I'm not sure I was ever going to get the chance, but yes, we've been working on this truck. Jimmy Kohler asked me a year ago when I lowered everything, he goes, man, I just don't get it. And then he had me second guessing myself because it's got some limitations. I mean, it's fast, but the tracks change, it does different things. We went in practice yesterday, we did great in practice, went and tried to qualify. We qualified second to last. I was second guessing everything coming in here. We made some changes. We just started one at a time, one race at a time. And here we are. Never in a million years did I think this would be the night. There are so many good people. Dennis Anderson said, hey, have a good night, but just don't beat my kids. I had to go do both of them. That's how Dennis. We love you though, man. I mean, when we raced with you, we looked up to you. And now you've elevated yourself beyond a racer to an icon. And so maybe someday we'll raise ourselves to that and be heroes for these other guys that are coming up.
Jimmy, just such a phenomenal night for you. I want to see you and Don raise that trophy one more time together here. How about it? Jimmy Creedon!
Jimmy Creedon and Bounty Hunter, I have been bawling for the last 3 minutes, crying my eyes out. That is the best way to end the night. He took down, here is Jimmy Creedon's night. He beat Heavy D, Tristan England, Ryan Anderson, Adam Anderson, and Bari Musauer. The night of a lifetime for Jimmy Creedon, a night that has been 13 years in the making.
The bronze medal tonight in
Oh, the medals, this is ridiculous. This is kind of stupid, I don't like this. But what a night. Jimmy Creedon and Bounty Hunter has finally won the World Championship.
Bari Musauer, Zombie.
But Bari Musauer, man, give it up for him. That was such an amazing run for him. He had the night of his life. He is going to win racing championships.
Jimmy Creedon, Bounty Hunter.
Jimmy Creedon finally on top, but now it's encore time. Next up here, the Encore is between Team Fire and Team Ice. This week they announced that the World Final, I'm sorry, not the World Finals, the All-Star Challenge in October is going to be between Team Fire and Team Ice. 2 teams, 24 trucks total. The captains are going to be Tom Metz and Scott Buto. But Team Ice coming out now. Whoa! They've got new trucks. Ice Soldier Fortune. There's Iso Toro Locos, Scott Buto. Who's driving that? Is that going to be... That might be Caleb Blood. John Zimmer, Cynthia Gauthier, and Soldier Fortune all out right now for Team Ice. That's really cool. Jumping over the center jump, the blue fireworks. Man, what a great way to cap off an amazing night of racing. So Team Ice is out. I'm sure Team Fire will probably be next. So Team Fire, Gravedigger Fire! Whoa! That is a hot truck! Oh wow! Look at that beast! Wow! And the rest of Team Fire coming out. Wow! Oh, Tom! Tom sending it almost flipped over. So Team Fire is out. 2 beautiful teams.
That looks disgusting.
Can't really see because of the smoke. The Team Ice is all out. They're dispersing across the track. They're lining up, I'm assuming, for backflips. Oh, no, they're going for donuts. So I have official confirmation from Ryan Sealsdorf. Charlie Parkin was driving Gravedigger, and Caleb Loeb was driving Soldier Fortune. So for Team Ice, we got Scott Buto, El Toro Loco, John Zimmer, Dragon, on the far lane, Farmer Sour, Fire Zombie, Cynthia Gauthier, Matsumoto Nation, Caleb Blood, Soldier Fortune, Megalodon Fire, Corey Rummel, Gravedigger Fire. That is Charlie Parkin. Where's Tom Metz?
How close a backflip really is.
Alright, they're going for backflips on this side. I'm hearing that Cody drove a truck too. I don't know which because I don't see any. Oh, those are mini flip ramps over there! Oh yes, they all went. Oh no, they didn't. Oh yes, they did! 2 trucks on the far end have flipped over. That's Scott Buto, of course, flipped over. A lot of broken trucks here. I think they're just piling into each other. Yes, they are. So the 2 trucks on the far end are broken. So that'll do it. What a night of Monster Jam World Finals. Friday was a success. The showdown winner, Lindsay Reed in Scooby-Doo. The 2-wheel champion, Tom Metz and Max D. The best of all was your racing champion, was Jimmy Cretin and Bounty Hunter. No fireworks mistakes this year in the Encore. A beautiful Encore between Team Fire and Team Ice. A spectacular Monster Jam World Finals beginning. What a way to begin Orlando. Orlando is on fire. Tomorrow, come back and see the high jump and freestyle. See you then, boys. Let's go.
Racing champion.
Tell me pretty lies. that you love